A brick wall provides structure, but a building isn't truly usable until it has a smooth, durable finish. That transformation relies entirely on the precise skill of a plasterer. In this video, we are going to map out the exact route you need to follow to become a certified professional plasterer in South Africa. Unlike architects or construction managers who register with professional councils like SACAP or the SACPCMP, plasterers follow a dedicated artisan trade route. This means your training and testing will be governed by specific trade bodies, the Quality Council for Trades and Occupations, or QCTO, alongside the CETA and the National Artisan Moderation Body. Securing formal certification through these institutions is the only legally recognized method to prove your competence as an artisan, opening the door to tender for public projects and higher-tier commercial work. A plasterer's core daily tasks involve mixing and applying sand-cement renders to internal and external walls, as well as laying precise floor screeds. Look at this cross-section. Achieving a flat, durable surface over rough blockwork requires careful layering. You must apply a scratch coat to create an anchor, followed by a finishing coat leveled perfectly with a straight edge. To begin formal training, you need to be at least 16 years old and meet basic educational prerequisites, typically grade 9 to 11, with foundational knowledge in math and building drawing. If you are starting out, the primary path is the 3-year apprenticeship. This is a dual system route that splits your time between classroom theory, workshop practice, and strictly supervised on-site experience. If you have been working on sites for years but lack formal qualifications, you don't have to start from an apprenticeship. You can take the Artisan Recognition of Prior Learning, or ARPL route. The ARPL process allows you to bypass the apprenticeship by submitting a formal portfolio of evidence. This proves you already possess the required practical site skills. By evaluating your current experience and choosing the correct pathway, you ensure that every hour spent in training counts directly toward your final assessment. Before you can take your trade test, you need to prepare your application pack. This includes a certified ID, your school records, any training certificates, and your ARPL portfolio if applicable. Crucially, you must provide a signed logbook detailing your workplace experience. Missing or improperly signed logbook entries are a frequent reason for applications being rejected. Once your paperwork is approved, the assessors need to see that you have mastered specific physical tasks on site. Your preparation phase includes hacking the wall to create a mechanical key, applying a slush coat for adhesion, and mixing your mortar to the exact prescribed ratio. During application, you must demonstrate total control over your tools to maintain strict vertical plumb lines, horizontal levels, and sharp, clean corner angles. Assessors will watch closely for quality control failures, spiderweb cracking from mortar drying too fast, or bulging, uneven corners will heavily penalize your score. If you can execute these physical techniques consistently and back them up with an airtight document pack, you will clear the requirements to enter your final trade test. The final hurdle is the External Integrated Summative Assessment, commonly called the trade test. You will complete this at an accredited assessment center, such as in Layla. This test is built on 3 pillars: a written theory exam, a strict practical execution test in a workshop environment, and a final review of your workplace evidence. When you pass, the administrative flow begins. The Trade Test Center forwards your moderated results to the relevant CETA and the National Artisan Moderating Body. NAMB then verifies that all standards are met, sending a formal recommendation to the QCTO to issue your certificate. Keep in mind, you must pass the practical components on the day. Mixing poor mortar or demonstrating unsafe site practices will result in an immediate failure. The trade test operates as a strict quality gatekeeper, ensuring only competent, reliable artisans are authorized to work in the South African construction sector. Once the administrative process is complete, the QCTO will officially issue your occupational certificate, confirming your status as a qualified artisan. Holding this red seal certificate instantly elevates your professional standing. It qualifies you to legally tender for complex work, open a business, and supervise site teams. Beyond the paperwork, a qualified plasterer protects the structural integrity of a building. Proper plastering effectively seals the masonry, prevents expensive water ingress, and provides a flawless canvas for the final building finishes. To begin your journey, visit the QCTO and CETA websites to find an accredited training provider and start compiling your site experience logbook right away. A rough wall provides the foundation, but stepping up as a master plasterer requires a formal, proven journey of technical excellence.